my name is Andrew Odrayim, and I was nominated for 2010 Future Leaders List through ACS Kids and Queens, which I was very grateful for.
Hi, my name's Pilar. I was also nominated for Future Leaders List through ACS Kings and Queens during my last year of uni.
Since graduating, I've been running transferable skills workshops for young people in deprived communities in universities such as Brunel, Kingston, South Bank University, councils such as Enfield, and these transferable skills workshops basically underlined the skills that young people possess but are not very aware of, and how they can help them get into lucrative careers and into entrepreneurial ideas. For example, if they play football, they have team member skills, teamworking skills from being a team member, as well as leadership skills. And that was a successful project. And after running that project, I got offered a role at a company called Jones Lang LaSalle, where I worked in the accounts department for a few months. And more recently, I'm working at an asset management company called Impacts, and I've got a training contract lined up in September for a company called Ernst & Young within their advisory team. So it's got quite a good year lined up for myself after university. And that's me.
Since graduating from university last year, I've been working part-time as a digital marketing assistant at one of the major record labels, working on various artists and doing loads of back-end kind of stuff. Outside of that, I've also been exploring other things within the music industry, still in the digital marketing and social media arena. As well as that, I've also been developing a young girl group by the name of RTI, just sort of developing their performance skills, getting them in the studio and different stuff like that. And also what I started when I was actually during my last year was a graduate and young professional network with a colleague of mine called Dennis, and we had held our first event. We had about 450 people come through the course of the night, and it's just a place where like graduates like myself and Andy and other young professionals, including like ACS Kings and Queens, come together, they network, have a good time, get to know people. It's just about making connections and networking with various people to increase your network, yeah. So that's what I've been up to.
And I can add that was an excellent event as well.
Thank you.
I could have this moment for life.
Funny enough, actually, when I got my training contract at ENY, one of my mentors at a competitor accounting company said that when I sent him an email and he saw in my signature the Future Leaders accolade, his manager asked who is that person, and when he told him that I'm working for ENY, the manager was like, why didn't we get him in for an interview? Why didn't we get him in? So clearly is a point which stands out. When people see it, they think, what is that? And when it's explained to them, they think, oh, that's a real good achievement. So it has helped me in that respect. And as well, in interviews, it's definitely a talking point on the CV. So it's definitely a bonus to have on your side, the Future Leaders Award.
I think the whole sort of experience of being a part of the Future Leaders, which they also publish like the Power List, I think the whole experience of it has been beneficial. We got to go to the House of Lords. I got to meet like the other 100 graduates that they picked, so I made loads of like new friends, or I learnt a lot just from being in the environment with other loads of inspiring and sort of aspiring people. Kept in contact with them, and opportunities just come from things like that. Yeah, and that's how it's been helpful. And also being published is funny, because like a lot of people that I've known through either work or events or just networking stuff have called me or dropped me an email saying, oh, I saw you in this. So it's just sort of showing that you're good at what you've been doing, or your hard work is being recognised in some form of way. Yeah.
My favourite king actually was 2 years ago in ACS Kids and Queens, and his name was Fizzy, and that was purely because he was a truly bubbly guy and his personality proper shone, and he was really entertaining on the stage.
My favourite ACS Queen was actually from last year. Her name is Pilar. Yeah, I just really, I went to see the show. I thought she was great in the competition, and also I read her thing. She was also part of Future Leaders, and I really respect the grind and just keeping going on what she's doing. So, yeah.